So Reaper works and your money doesn't go to fill a murder's canteen, right? Well, let's take a look at her resume. First up, Long John Silver's.
True of the Long John Silver's that I worked at during lunchtime.
Long John Silver's is true. Up next, Varolo, a basic MLM. The site owner hides his identity. Spammers use this information for their promos, and it's also misused by scammers. Embarrassing. True. Up next, she claimed to have all three of these jobs in Romania. First up, a hacker. Surprise, surprise.
I used to hack, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Back in the early 2000s, I was a hacker. It was me and some of my friends from Romania, and we did eBay hacking. What we did is, the main guy in Romania, I'm not gonna say his name, he would get people's credit card numbers, order things on eBay, have it delivered to myself or 3 other people here in the US, and we would keep what we wanted and sell what we didn't want. And I did that for a long time, and then...
Okay, Reaper, why not? Next, she claimed to be an English teacher that made over quadruple the average income, all with no degree or training.
I was an English teacher.
Were you?
For adults. It was an American company. They sold phone cards. You know those prepaid phone cards from back in the early 2000s? And the owner, he opened up shop in Romania. And my job, he said, I don't want Americans to know that they're speaking to foreigners. So your job is to teach them complete English grammar and remove their accent. Lived very well too. I got a salary of $1,000 a month, and a regular Romanian salary was $200 a month.
I call bullshit on that one. She was not TEFL certified, nor did she hold the bachelor's degree required. She also made the mistake of quoting today's pay versus the compensation issued 20 years ago. But the next one, put your drink down.
I'm friends with Anne Rice. Yeah, I'm friends with Anne Rice. And she helped me get a vampire story that I wrote back in college, published at the University of Louisiana. Oh, hush. Then I can bite my cat, my fiance, and my son, and we can all just live forever. I'm friends with Anne Rice. Yeah,
Jesus Tara, first Nick Carter, which my sister briefly disproved. Now Anne Rice. How about show us the novel? Or maybe just a picture. Preferably one that isn't photoshopped, like the ones that you have of you and Robbie. Speaking of stories and lies, let's move on to your next. You're always attempting to steal somebody else's, well, everything. If it isn't their trauma, experiences, or content, it's their hard work. Francesca Hepton is and always has been the author of Kiki and Friends. You thought because she was a small author from the UK no one would notice and you could claim her hard work as your own, since you, in fact, have not been able to hold a job or even work for that matter since 2013, which I can prove. But we'll get to that later.
I mean, I worked for a cat rescue, and I think we had 14 cats at once. We were constantly driving around town and like just picking up groups of cats and then taking them. There was a veterinarian in South Georgia that would fix and immunize these cats for free. And so we would just take like 20 cats every weekend, and we'd get them fixed and everything. We bring them back and let them back out. Yeah.
Sure. Why not? It's not a job, though. It's called volunteering. Your friend didn't sound very convinced. Who can blame him? What about this? Your LinkedIn profile. When and where? You do know you have to go to school for computer programming and web design, right? Experience stay at home isn't going to fly. Weirdo. So far, the only one that is possibly true is that you volunteered for a cat rescue. Still no job. But Long John Silver's at 17. An attempt at an MLM and an eBay thief. So, again, Long John Silver's. Only a little more shit to sift through. Reaper also claimed she was going to walk right in and take the bar exam to be a whole-ass attorney.
I have started studying for the bar exam, and I will be taking it. And I'm going to go into probation law. I would like to be a probation attorney.
How'd that go, genius? You do realize there are only 4 states, California, Virginia, Washington, and Vermont, all of which you have to be a resident of, that let you take the bar exam without attending law school. All are through a 3- and 4-year legal supervised apprenticeship. So you can study all you want, but you can't just walk in and take the bar exam. She claimed to be a sports announcer for hockey and other sports. Never happened. Only in her head.
Channel on my community page that I had landed me an amazing job co-hosting highlights with hockey and, once the season ends, other sports.
Were you a weather girl at some time?
No, but I wanted to be a meteorologist, so I studied it.
Next, a Ghostbuster or paranormal something, which to me sounds like a hobby. But anyway, it lasted a total of 2 streams when she claimed to have gotten hurt by an unseen something or other, at which time her fiancé demanded she stop.
I was officially going to be paranormal investigating because I've been doing that for a long time. But my fiancé fears for my safety. So, and he's right, I did get injured doing an investigation. He can't protect me from something that it's not there. And I think that's why he doesn't want me doing it anymore. Like, I wish he would change his mind and let me do it again.
Yeah.
But
Weird. Next.
I agree, Flaky Jake, coffee all the way. I used to run a coffee shop. Yes, I used to run a coffee shop. My really, really good friend owned it, and I helped run it for about 8 years. I want to open my own coffee shop at some point when I move to Texas.
Sure, Tara, whatever you say. I hope you reported that to Social Security Disability. But you didn't really work at a friend's coffee shop, did you? I mean, you were literally homeless and couldn't make it more than 2 days at a Starbucks. So Starbucks for 2 days, Long John Silver's, an MLM, and although I call bullshit on the whole hacker thing, that's more of a wish she could, but lacks the intelligence. If she wants to claim the criminality, fuck it. Why not? Thanks again for the laugh on this one, Reaper. Anne Rice, you're pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, how dare you take Mrs. Hepton's hard work and passion to claim as your own? Here's her site if anyone would like to go see the real author. TNR is volunteer work, Tara. Volunteering may be work, but it's not a job. Nice try, though. None of these are legit.